Hey y'all, this is Philippe, the Learn to Grow guy. Today, my hands are dusty, right? And that's because I'm fighting a very important enemy, and that enemy is called Japanese beetles. Okay, again, that's Japanese beetles. Now, my hands are dusty because I've been busy doing my part. My outfit may even be, yep, it's dusty, and the reason for that is that I've been spraying my one of two punches for the Japanese beetles. Okay, so it's one of two punches for the Japanese beetles. Last year and over the past years, the Japanese beetles have devastated my gardens. Okay, grapes, what is that? Okay, because I have not experienced any grapes since I've been here on this property, and we've bought this property since 2021. Okay, I've planted plenty of grapes. However, what the Japanese beetles will do is that they will come in and they will, how you say, devastate my grapes. And it's not just the grapes. They go after my blackberries. Oh man, you should see. You'll see. I'm going to post possibly a picture right about now as to where I'll show you what the leaves look like as to what some of the Japanese beetles have done to me in the past, as well as have done to my plants in the past. I remember the first year when we came out here, we planted some grapes. We dug the holes. We put some nutrients in the holes and everything, right? And we came back about 2 months later, and guess what? The plants were thriving. The grape plants were thriving. They had baby grapes on them and everything, you know? However, by the time I think it was like around August came, we came back down, and it looked like somebody had put a torch on the grapevines, okay? It looked like somebody put a torch on them. And when I look closer, that's when I noticed the Japanese beetles. They've destroyed my cherry trees. Okay, they've destroyed cherry trees. They go after those leaves like crazy. Okay, it's like there's aphrodisiac written all over it, and they're honing in on the signs that says, "Hey, cherry trees over here, blackberries over here, grapes, wow." Okay, so they would come out and they would devastate everything. If you go back, you'll probably see one of my videos. It's called, I think it's called that the Japanese beetles are making me kill my trees. Okay, so you can go back and take a look at that one to see the devastation, some of the devastation as to what they've done. But this year, here's what I'm doing. Okay, I'm taking them out. Again, this is the first punch of the 1-2 punch. This is what I've been spreading. Okay, it's called Milky Spore. And unfortunately, I'm not getting paid for it, but nonetheless, it is something that one of the guys at the church, Dr. Phil, he mentioned to me that he spread this stuff out and he has not had a problem out of those Japanese beetles. This product is specialized. It specializes in trying to take out these buggers right here. These suckers that I just can't stand. Okay, but it attacks them at the grub stage. It's a bacteria that was bred specifically for them, and what it does is that at the larva stage, that's when it gets into them and it eats them from the inside out and does whatever it does. In my viewpoint, take them out, take them all out. Okay, I can't stand those things. I really can't stand them. Now, this is the method that I'm using to spread them. You don't have to use this method. The drop spreaders are even better because you're able to carry more, cover more area. Even a spreader is better than this method, but that's the methodology that I'm using. Okay, that's what I've been using all around the cabin, all around back here, like where the garden is. That's where I did all of that area, and then all that other area behind the cabin. Again, drop spreader. This is because that this is the granules. Okay, this is the granular one, and I'll show you what it looks like. Hold on. Okay, it looks like this. It looks like little fine pieces of gravel, and I'm assuming that the powder is mixed into there, and it's just a matter of walking around spreading it. This, however, is not as effective as the other very fine powder that they sell either. That they sell also, I'm sorry. The other product that St. Gabriel's Organics make is a very fine powder, as I mentioned a little bit ago. But this one here, the powder is so fine that it will not work with the spreaders. There's a tube that they sell as to where you fill the tube up. The end that delivers the product to the ground actually looks like a salt shaker. You know the little white salt shakers that you would twist. It has a little hole in it, and then it has a little other bunch of little holes so that the salt can come through. Well, that's what that particular thing looked like. It's just a matter of walking around and thumping it on the ground, and it will deliver approximately 1 teaspoon worth of that material. Okay. Now that is the next one I'm going to be taking. I'm going to be buying. I'm going to use that one in addition to all this for the, and that's still part of the one punch. Now that's still part of the one punch. You're gonna have to wait till part 2 for the second punch. Okay, okay. That particular item, since it delivers so much of the concentrated powder, and keep in mind that the powder has this bacteria in it that attacks the grubs, is going to deliver so much of it all around where the garden is, where I have specific things growing in the garden, as to where I know that they like to attack. For example, around the okra last year, they did come around the okra, and I'll probably show you a little clip of the okra here. Okay, but they did come around the okra as to where they did some damage to the okra leaves and such, and of course they would, after they made it, they would drop into the raised bed, and there they would lay their eggs. Okay, however, I'm spreading this stuff around. I'm going to be putting the powder there anywhere that I have as to where the Japanese beetles have devastated things tremendously, like around cherry trees, around the blackberries, around grapes. Okay, I'm going to be putting a lot of that stuff around there. Okay, because since there's a greater concentration, more of the bacteria will get into the soil, and it will do what it's supposed to do. Now, after you put this product down, you're supposed to water it. Okay, over the past few days, we've had plenty of days of rain here. All right, cloudy days. And today is like the only day where it's like the clouds are partially clear. Let's see if you can actually take a look and see. You see what I'm saying? It's partially clear. Hello. Okay, since it's partially clear, I'm using this as an opportunity to actually spread the material around. So with rain coming, I don't have to pull out water hoses to try to water everything. I'm not able to do that anyway because I'm a rainwater catchment system out here. So I have to rely on nature. I have to spread stuff out around the time that I know that rain is coming, so that the rain can wash the stuff into the ground and get the spores into the ground, and so that it's able to annihilate, say that word with me, annihilate the Japanese beetles. Okay, so that's basically what I've got for you. Again, I'm using this little bugger here. You don't see the names. Okay, because I don't know, they're not paying me either. Okay, so I'm using, this is what, again, I'll show you guys what I'm using. Actually, you know what, my cousin Patrick told me something that I'm going to be trying to implement. Because I'm giving away a lot of free I'm dropping a lot of names of these companies, and it doesn't benefit me at all. But nonetheless, I do want you to benefit from them, because again, that's what I'm using. I just want you to be aware. So anyway, talking too much right there. So you can use the little granules, spread them out, make sure that you water them, or make sure you got rain coming. Okay. And again, this is the first punch of a 2-punch poof system. I know that was a little bit late punch. Okay, it's the first part of a 2-punch system to blow them suckers up, to eat them inside out, do whatever it is that needs to be done to eradicate them. All right, okay, this is Philippe signing. Poof, poof. Man, it's like I'm feeling old. I'm feeling dusty. Okay, sorry for the sense of humor. Okay, all right, y'all take care. God bless.